Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John. There is an album by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds called Murder Ballads, and I believe this was released in 1993, maybe 1996. I don't remember the exact date. I do own the album. And one song that I want to talk about, and I am doing a book review here. Don't change the channel. I am doing a book review. But one song in particular that I want to talk about is the duet that he does with P.J. Harvey called Henry Lee. Now, Henry Lee is about this young man by the name of Henry Lee, and the woman, she wants Henry Lee to come down off his horse and give her a kiss, and Henry Lee says to her that he's got a girl in a merry green land and he loves her a lot more than he loves this woman standing before him, and that doesn't set well with this woman. So she murders Henry Lee and then she drops his body down a well. Alright, I'm telling you all of this because I want to tell you about one particular verse in this song, and it's after his body has been dumped in the well, and this woman looks and she says, lie there, little Henry Lee, till the flesh drops from your bones. For that girl you have in that merry green land can wait forever for you to come home. Alright, every time I hear this line, I am absolutely, it chills me to the bone because I keep thinking about this woman in this merry green land, and I'm going to assume it's Ireland, alright? I keep thinking about this woman and how she's waiting for this man to come home and he never comes home and she never gets any sort of closure. And that is what I am leading into, because to me one of the cruelest things that one person can do to another person, and that is to deny them closure, especially when it comes to the disappearance of a loved one. A loved one they expect to come home but they don't. Where are they? What happened to them? All right, are they dead? Are they alive? Where's their body? Anyway, that's what I want to talk about with Dear Laura, and this is by Gemma Amor, because that is exactly what this man, X, does to Laura throughout this entire book. When Laura is 13, she has a boyfriend named Bobby, and Bobby disappears. She sees him leaving with this man in this van, and she never sees him again. And then on her 14th birthday, she gets a letter just addressed to her in her first name, and this man tells her, I know where Bobby is, he's dead, and if you do this for me, I will give you clues as to where his body is. Alright, so the first thing this man asks for is a pair of her used panties, and I love the way Gemma Amor gives us little clues as to what type of person that Laura is dealing with, and she deals with this man from the age of 14 to the age of, I think at one point it says she's 44 years of age, so this goes on for a long time. Every year on her birthday, she gets a letter. Here's some coordinates. Give me this, I'll give you this, or whatever. And this man just keeps playing with her need for closure, her need to know where Bobby's body is. And it just makes for one of the most chilling and, to me, just one of the most excellent horror novellas that I have read in an absolutely long time. When I first announced that I was going to be reading this book, I had a few people write me and say that they read it and they loved it, and I had a few people write me and say, hey, I really want to hear your thoughts on this book. I've got it on my TBR, so I can't wait to hear your thoughts. It's going to, because I want to know whether I should read it or not. I'm telling you flat out, just read this book. It is absolutely chilling. And it's not only that this book reminded me of that line from Henry Lee, but it also reminded me a lot of the movie The Vanishing. If you've never seen The Vanishing, it's one of those movies where this guy's girlfriend, she disappears, and it's kind of along the same lines. This guy, the guy that's responsible, kind of plays with this guy's emotions. He plays with his need for closure, and it's absolutely it's absolutely chilling, the same way that Dear Laura is. So yeah, as you can pretty well tell, I'm going to be giving Dear Laura a 5-star rating, and it deserves it. I can't think of any other book right now that deserves it more than this. Well, that's kind of a stupid statement. I'm not going to, that's ridiculous, but it deserves this, all right? It's, to me, was just throughout the entire thing. Excuse me. Let me get a little sip of soda here. Yeah, I mean, to me, one of the things that I noticed throughout this book was that you can just feel the cruelty on every page that this cruelty that he displays to this girl, to this young woman, to Laura, and her wanting to know where this young man's body is, all right? Even up to the very end, and I'm not going to spoil the end, even up to the very end of the book, he plays on her cruelty, or not on her cruelty, his cruelty just plays on her emotions, and her need for closure. And like I said, that is just one of the most evil things that you can do, and she conveys this throughout every page of this book. I fucking love this book. Pardon my French. I'm just going to say it. Yes, I fucking love this book, okay? I think I started this book at about 10:30 last night, and I think I finished it about 12:15. And I just absolutely loved it. So yes, that is my review in a roundabout way of Dear Laura by Gemma Amor. If you have not picked this book up, what are you waiting for? Read this book. I want you to read this book. I want you to love this book. I want you to be terrified and chilled and angry the same way I was throughout the course of this book. All right? That's my review for Dear Laura. Take care and stay scared. Thank you. Bye.